So now I would like to introduce the Mayor of Tucson, Jonathan Rothschild.
All right, well, good morning, and thank you all for coming here today. It's great to see so many volunteers, what I call the unsung heroes of Southern Arizona. And I want to thank each of you for your service. And I also want to welcome Ms. Dolan, the Interim Director of AmeriCorps Vista nationally, to Tucson. We must be doing something right here. She's the National Director, and she chose Tucson as the place. Senior Corps and AmeriCorps Vista bring great benefits to our community. My only regret is that we can't dramatically expand both programs. Only Congress can do that. But I have a different message. I don't want to give up on this expansion. If we all go out and with everything we do and we go to Congress and we show them the benefit, the cost benefit of what we do, I think we can expand this program. I'd ask each of you to work on that effort. Organizations, and I will probably miss some, so this is always dangerous, but that are locally benefiting from VISTA members include the American Red Cross, Ben's Bells, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Tucson, the Community Food Bank of Southern Arizona, Compass Affordable Housing, Easter Seals Blake Foundation, Imagine Greater Tucson, Make Way for Books, Our Family Services, Pima County JTED, Strength Building Partners, and United Way of Southern Arizona. So that just gives you a little sense of what we're doing here in Southern Arizona. My office too has benefited from this program, working with Adair Brown on my Poverty Commission and on projects that have included the poverty simulation. If you had not had an opportunity to participate in something like that, it is, I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but it is a life-changing event and a point-in-time street count on our homeless population. And I'm not going to repeat the numbers, which are sometimes hard to understand, all the people who put in all the time, but I am going to encourage every city, every town, our tribes to participate in this program. Because as a community, we're so much better off for what you do. And to the volunteers here today, again, I just want to say thank you. Without your work, this would not be as good a community. So thank you very much for that. Today is your day, a national bipartisan effort to recognize the positive impact of national service in our cities, to thank those who serve, and to encourage others to give back to their communities. In fact, if you volunteer for one of these organizations, there's a good chance you were recruited by a VISTA member. And that's part of the value that VISTA brings. They help leverage other assets, and calling volunteers, getting them scheduled, keeping them happy, that's a big part of it too. I talk a lot about private-public partnerships. Senior Corps and AmeriCorps VISTA are two stellar examples of organizations that partner with other groups to get things done. But here's what's most important, where we are in 2014. Cities cannot do the work that you do without your help. And there was a time, long ago, when we could, but that's not the case anymore. Local sales tax revenue is not enough to provide the services people need here in Tucson or in most cities across the United States. So we need these partnerships. We need people to volunteer, and we need you to keep up the good work. To that, I would like to add just one more thing. There's a part of the human spirit that needs to volunteer. We are a social species. We are hardwired to help each other. You know from your own volunteer experience that whatever you give others, you get back much more. Pride, fulfillment, connection, all of that. And it's important that as we're doing this work that we each embrace these positives, because they help us to come back for more. So again, many thanks to each of you for what you do and for what you do for our community. It is so appreciated by mayors across the country. Thank you very much.